Hi, my name is Ramenda. We're coming at you from the Onyx University's Education, Training and Resource Center, Onyx Fire Protection, located here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. My role is National Technical Director. Part of what that entails is training and education is a big part of what we do here. Code compliance, codes and standards, making sure we're doing the right thing. Also product knowledge, new products and innovations and technologies that we have out there. Those kinds of things is mostly what I do.
Showing up prepared boosts productivity, ensures smoother teamwork, reduces mistakes, and builds trust. It fosters efficiency, professionalism, and a positive work environment, leading to better results and workplace success.
Each facility may have their own rules, regulations, standard operating procedures that they're going to need you to do before you can even set foot in the facility. For instance, a church is very much different than a prison or an apartment building or a hospital. Showing up prepared is extremely important for what we do. So the day ahead, maybe you have your work order, you know exactly what you're going to do, find out what you need. Is there any special equipment that we're going to need? If you're doing a fire alarm manual inspection, you're probably going to need a true test, sensitivity meter, maybe something along those lines, something to test the batteries, something that's approved. That's certainly important. So make sure you have the tools and equipment that you need well ahead of time for what you're going to do at that particular facility or application.
Showing up prepared allows for a more productive engagement with clients, enabling quick identification and addressing of their needs.
As you're planning and preparing to do whatever you need to do, make sure you got the right document in hand and you're prepared on that side of the fence. Any PPE or special equipment that you're going to need in order to facilitate either the repair or the inspection that you're doing. So you're not running back to the truck or you're calling the office. Can you send out a particular test meter that I have to do? Really being prepared is key for what needs to happen in terms of your particular role as a technician.
This level of preparedness minimizes mistakes, which directly enhances the overall quality of service provided to clients. Building trust through consistent readiness helps establish long-term relationships with clients.
There was an annual inspection I had done some years ago. It was in a Class A high-rise building downtown Toronto, and I had got together with my partner ahead of time, and we really figured out what we were going to do. It pulled off well. We decided that for the first week, I would actually be downstairs at the panel. He would be upstairs because he had actually been familiar with the building. I wasn't as familiar, so we made our best resources in terms of time management, make sure that he could fly through and get all the devices on that floor done, which was a great plan. We also discussed emergency procedures. If something off normal happened, heaven forbid that a fire alarm came in, one that we didn't cause as part of doing our fire alarm annual inspection, we would know exactly what to do and not just sort of look at each other and say, what do we do next? So really being prepared on that front, understanding and having an action plan for knowing what to do, that really pulled off a smooth inspection for us, which was fantastic.
By being well prepared, Chris can facilitate smoother teamwork, ensuring that all stakeholders are aligned and working towards common goals.
Another element that's important when it comes to showing up and being prepared is you're going to instill a certain level of confidence with the client, the property manager, or perhaps it's the authority having jurisdiction. Maybe you're there to do a verification inspection, something like that. You want to make sure that whoever you're talking with or dealing with, that you instill that confidence. You've done your research, your knowledge base, you know exactly what you're doing on that day. If you don't know, you found out well ahead of time. And that's really going to give everybody who you're dealing with, including your coworker and your boss, the expectation and the support and the knowledge that you know what you're doing. They're going to want you back for the next year's inspection, and your boss is going to see it and they're going to say, hey, this guy was really prepared or this woman was really prepared. Let's have them on the next one. So it's definitely a good skill to have.